But just after 3:30, let's bring you up to date with where we are this extraordinary day. Britain has a hung parliament with no one party in overall control. The Conservatives are the largest party, and David Cameron has already made what he described as a big, open and comprehensive offer to the Liberal Democrats to begin talks to work together to form a government. Here's the latest with Colette Macbeth, though warning her report does contain some flash photography.
At 2:30 p.m. on the day after the UK voted, David Cameron did not want to be here, forced to talk about deals instead of announcing the formation of a government.
I want to make a big, open and comprehensive offer to the Liberal Democrats. I want us to work together in tackling our country's big and urgent problems, the debt crisis, our deep social problems and our broken political system.
Nick Clegg, are you going to do a deal with the Tories?
Earlier, Nick Clegg seemed to open the door to that kind of deal. Even though last night's poor results were a bitter blow for him, he knows he could still be the kingmaker.
It seems this morning that it's the Conservative Party that has more votes and more seats, though not an absolute majority. And that is why I think it is now for the Conservative Party to prove that it is capable of seeking to govern in the national interest.
But when Gordon Brown walked out of Downing Street this afternoon, it wasn't for good, but to send a message. We are still in government for now, and we may yet be able to do a deal with the Liberal Democrats.
Mr Cameron and Mr Clegg should clearly be entitled to take as much time as they feel necessary. For my part, I should make clear that I would be willing to see any of the party leaders. Clearly, should the discussions between Mr Cameron and Mr Clegg come to nothing, then I would, of course, be prepared to discuss with Mr Clegg the areas where there may be some measure of agreement between our two parties.
So as the talk of deals and pacts continue, Gordon Brown is trying to present himself in prime ministerial mode. Yet as he entered number 10, the question still unanswered is how much longer will he be there? Colette Macbeth, BBC News, Westminster.
So we have a hung parliament. We only have 3 seats to declare, so let's bring you a breakdown on the current state of the parties. We'll bring it up on the screen here. Conservatives, 304 seats, Labour, 258, the Liberal Democrats, 57, and the others, 28. And in terms of the share of the vote, the Tories have 36%, Labour 29%, the Liberal Democrats 23%, and the others 12%. Now, we're just hearing that talks are going to start this evening between the Conservatives and the Liberal Democrats. When asked, will Mr Cameron and Mr Clegg talk, a Conservative source has told the BBC yes, the discussions are likely, we hear, to be by phone. With that, it's back to you, David.
Thanks very much, Sean. Well, we're just hearing, and rather tantalising as we're about to go off air, that